Hello, and welcome back to Fist Entertainment. This time for my review of the remake of Friday the 13th. Alright. I don't think I'll ever actually take it back. I have shown this side of this box set. It's the last one in this box set, the last movie. There are no more Friday the 13th films anymore after this movie, so we're going to put it back on the shelf real quick. Alrighty. Well, this is one of the worst remakes I've ever seen. I'm not quite sure which remake's worse. Rob Zombie's Abomination of Halloween or this movie. Quite bad. Alright. This is my opinion of the movie. Now I know that a lot of people actually like this movie, and I'm okay with that. And I can actually understand why you like it. I can actually understand why you actually like the movie. But this is my opinion of the movie. This is what the movie is to me. You take all of the very famous kills and all the very famous subplot routines of the first 4 Friday the 13th movies, copy them in a program, come up with one stupid plot, and then paste all of them together and make a snot movie out of it. That's the easiest way I can describe Friday the 13th from 2009. Now, are there good things about this movie? Yeah, I do like the fact that we have a natural flesh and blood Jason, which is one of the reasons why everybody likes this movie. That's not enough for me, because that quite literally is probably the only really good thing there is to say about this movie, is the fact that we have the all-natural Jason from the first 4 films, and not some supernatural Jason. And that's it. Alright. Premise of the movie. This is the quickest way to say the premise of the film. And you'll see exactly how it relates to Friday the 13th Part 1 throughout the final chapter so well. A student of psychology and her friends go on a camp trip to Camp Crystal Lake. And, well, her friends and her boyfriend get slaughtered by Jason. And Jason puts her in captivity after she puts a pendant on her neck that Jason's mom used to own, and well, she happens to look a lot like Jason's mom. Now, I did fail to mention this, I'll mention it very quickly. The opening credits of the movie show the concluding climax of the first film, in which one of the camp counselors cuts off Jason's mom's head. So they replay that, then they go on to this that I just talked about. So, a few months later to a year later, her older brother, played by the actor who plays Sam Winchester, Jared Paccadelli, or whatever the hell his name is, in the TV series Supernatural, goes around and is trying to find out where her sister could be, trying to track her down. At the first quarter of the film, Jason is wearing a... Oh, are you ready for this? What a coincidence on this. A potato sack on his head. Where does he get his hockey mask from? Some practical joker. In part 3, doesn't he? Well, he gets his hockey mask from a practical joker in this movie. Hey, Blue, come here. I don't understand why you're doing that. Hey, relax, okay? But yeah. Gets his hockey mask from a practical joker, just like it did in the original franchise. Then, for the most part, the rest of the movie is all these kids being killed in some camp house. They're all friends with this rich guy who was a bit of a jerk. And one of the females helps our main character. He was the older brother to track down his sister, and basically they come toe to toe with Jason. Main character's sister gets freed, helps them, and then in the end, they grind Jason down in the grinder. At least the back of his head, I would say, be more precise. Oh yeah, the kills in this movie, nothing new, people. Yeah, I've seen every fucking kill that there is in this movie, in the first 4 films. They have just been modernized. That's it. Like I said, it's a copy and paste fucking stuff of a film. Even the fucking plots. Older brother goes after Jason kills his younger sister. Only in this case, didn't kill the younger sister. That's the only difference. Still an older brother going out for revenge with Jason, like it is in part 4. The sister could be looked at as the new Jenny. I will manipulate Jason because if I wear this, I can manipulate him into thinking that I'm his mom. Harpoon, arrow for the freaking head. They even have an impalement with an arrow, an archery arrow, to a door, just like you see in the first movie. There's so many kills in this film that are reminiscent, complete reenactments of kills in the first 4 films. It's in your face. Didn't even try to be original at all in this movie. Alright. Audio and video quality. This film has a very warm and neutral type of look. It does look like a modern digital movie, yes, but it doesn't have all that much in terms of cool color temperatures in this film, which I think is very cool. This is a 235 by 1 wide. It seems like every movie now is, for every franchise that we're talking about these days. That seems that that's the way it is. The 5.1 Dolby True HD sound source track. To be honest, it sounds like a Dolby Digital track to me, but there are moments to where there's very, very good intensity use of the surround mixes. So it very much has a theatrical feel to it. But that's the problem with Dolby True HD tracks. They kind of sound like Dolby Digital tracks, although they're not. They're not compressed at all. They're uncompressed audio tracks, just like DTS HD is. But this one kind of sound like a Dolby Digital track, but it's not like a good Dolby Digital track where you have a lot of good sound around you. Well, that's my views on Friday the 13th. This, of course, is the killer cut, the extended killer cut, although both versions are on disc. I was stupid enough to see this movie in theaters, believe it or not, the first time. And I did rush to get it on Blu-ray because it's, you know, at that point in time, like I said, I have a long history of being an alcoholic. And so, in a lot of ways, this is the first year I've watched movies to where I literally have paid attention to every detail of the movie. I always did before, but not like I do now. And I let things slide. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing that, hey, we have natural flesh and blood Jason back, and he is killing people in innovative ways. That's all I need. And I get a movie pass. That's not the case these days. I think the movie's a piece of shit. Should never have been made. I mean, if they want to reimagine Jason, they should have changed Jason while keeping the heart and soul of what made Jason work in the first place there. See, that's what I mean when it comes to these really bad movies towards the end here of our journey for the horror festival 2018. I don't mind if you completely reimagine a character. Just make sure that you honor what made the character great in the first place. This movie honors what made Jason great in the first place, but it's a copy and paste snuff film. Rob Zombie's Halloween is a good reimagining of a character, but it dishonors the character at the same time. And that's what makes the movie so bad. You don't change something and say fuck you to what came before it. You respect what came before it and make your own version of it. That's how you make a remake. Makes where you can change a few things, but keep everything kind of about the same. Well, that's my views on Friday the 13th from 2009. Do you like the movie? Do you not like the movie? Like this video? Not like this video? As always, subscribe, check back from time to time. Now I'll see you guys shortly for my review of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which is probably the worst film out of all of these. Period. And I will see you then when I review that abomination. Until then, see ya.